Welcome back. We've scoped through Maryland, so
Yes.
it's time to move to Delaware. And we had a busy week, of course, concluding with the Delaware Henlopen Championships last night. We want to bring it to the beginning of the week and how those teams got there. Exactly right. So how those teams got there, we begin on Wednesday when Woodbridge looked to clinch the Henlopen South, taking on a rival Seaford, and look at the packed crowd there in Seaford. Blue Raiders getting out on the break early. Hassan Corbin sending one up and in for two.
Very underrated. He's so
super
good.
Underrated. Seaford not going away. Quinte Sykes, the sophomore, getting up to throw one down, but the other way, Trey Haynes running into some contact, still able to finish and get that bucket to go. Woodbridge beginning to pull away out on the fast break. KJ Mosley with the runner. Woodbridge had so many pieces that they can throw at you, but Woodbridge up big at this point. Impressive of the sophomore Sykes. He really stood out in this game. He takes it away and puts it in for two more, but Woodbridge just too strong. As I said, another name, Michael Brewer. I think we had 5 highlights.
Just throw a different name and
Woodbridge
they'll be doing
players.
something.
Blue Raiders capture the Henlopen South title with a 22-point win. Afterwards, senior Hassan Corbin on not wanting this game to be his final one.
It's like every time we step on the practice floor, it's like one more day our season could end anytime. That could have been our last game for probably making playoffs or not being in the Henlopen Conference. So.
And packed house on hand at Milford High School. Smyrna and Cape battling for the Henlopen North title. Lost my voice there for a second. Early on, the Eagles playing with a chip on their shoulder. Greg Bloodsworth with the knockdown from the corner. 10 points on the night for him. And then do it all forward. Jamir Garnett stepping out for the 3 from the same corner.
So
Smyrna up 25-8 after the first quarter. Second quarter, Cape starting to show some life. And Robertson taking it to the rack for 2, but Garnett, he was a man on a mission with the answer. 15 points in the first half for him as the defending state champs, up 26 at the half on the #1 team in the state. Second half, really much of the same. Malik Veasley-Johnson pins and Robertson's shot on the backboard, and then the other way, turning that into points and 1 for him. Smyrna goes up by 30, running away with it. Cape just trying to chip into that lead in the fourth. Shakai Chandler with the 3 from the corner. Only Viking in double digits with 12. Caleb Matthews, he would really just seal this one up. He can shoot. Quiet night for him, but he knocks down this shot. But as everyone knows, it's really swept the news here on the shore. A disappointing end. A brawl between players and fans resulted in the game being called with just over 4 minutes left. Smyrna named the winner 61-34, and they would go on to play Woodbridge for the Henlopen Conference crown.
Well, obviously that's been all the talk of the town, but we don't want to put that into the to the limelight. You know what I mean? There were still some conference championships to be handed out, and that's what we saw on Friday for the boys and the girls. The girls kicked things off first with Sussex Tech taking on Woodbridge. Now Tech, the North Chant, of course, getting aggressive on defense from the get-go. Arnasia Taylor with the steal, and she's going the other way for 2. A few possessions later, Taylor losing control of the ball, but Janiyah Stevens is there. Ravens MVP gets it and puts it up for 2. Woodbridge hanging tough. Janiyah Scott, nice pass, no look inside to Michaela Serpa, but Tech would not budge in this game. Check out Micah Shelton. She's going to grab this offensive rebound, and I don't know how she got this to go, but when it's your night, it is truly your night. How about Sussex Tech? They go on to win their first ever Henlopen Conference title with a 73-39 win.
I'm just so happy because all the hard work, all the dedication, man, it's just all like came out to play like tonight. Like I'm so glad, I'm so thankful. I love my team. Like I wouldn't take any other team other than that one out there, man.
The ladies of Sussex Tech, 2 years ago, 7-13. You have to give their coaching staff nothing but credit, along with those ladies, those seniors, doing a great job. First ever time to be a Henlopen champion.
And they seem very humble, like they've been there before.
Yeah.
Really impressive to see.
And they haven't.
Exactly. First ever. Congrats to the Sussex Tech ladies. But the nightcap, the defending state champs Smyrna, taking on Woodbridge, also up in Dover. It's the second season in a row that these teams matching up in the Henlopen final. Early on, Blue Raiders outmatched in size, but playing hard. KJ Mosley, tough take and finish over the trees inside, but the Eagles, they, of course, would have the answer back. Garnett steps out and knocks down the three, throwing up the 3 bombs. Smyrna up 3 at the half. Third quarter, the Bridge making a run. Michael Brewer can't make the layup, but there he is. Hassan Corbin finishing with a game-high 28, but the defending state champs will go on a 14-4 run in the fourth quarter. Garnett gobbles up the board, and then next possession, Bloodsworth just blows past his defender. Smooth roll for him. Eagles pull away late to repeat as the conference champions, 65-49.
We was ready for this game, so came out on top and ready for the playoffs now. I think lack of energy we had in the first half, not being focused enough, and just our mindsets wasn't there in the first half. We just put all that stuff behind us and we just got back in the gym and got focused again. And this is what we really wanted from the beginning of the season, so we got it.
Yeah, so the Eagles repeat as conference champions. Do you think they have a chance to repeat as state champions?
How did I know that question was coming? I really do think they have the opportunity. It's really funny to see Cape as the #1 team in the rankings and in the brackets when they just got pummeled by Smyrna. So we'll have to see what happens. I think it's wide open. Normally, in normal years, I would say that there's a team up north that's dominant, but we've seen Sanford lose to Cape Henlopen.
Yeah.
We've seen Salesianum lose to teams down here.
It's wide open.
So I think the Henlopen has another chance to win another state championship. We'll have to see.
Yep.
That will be seen. That's it for high school sports. Now, when we return, we're taking things all the way up to York, Pennsylvania. Salisbury men's hoops trying to keep their season alive earlier this week. That's up next.
Brandon Falk, Laurel High School. You're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.